welcome back to BDB and welcome to my ThredUp haul. Now I have been shopping on ThredUp as well as selling on ThredUp for several years now. I believe I would have put in my first order probably back in like 2016. So I have quite a bit of experience with this site, and I decided over the July 4th weekend that I was going to place an order. So I have quite a few items to show you today. I think there are 8 or 9 pieces here, and we're going to be doing a try-on haul. Now, we're actually going to start with a couple of items that I will absolutely not be trying on for you all today. It's not because I bought anything particularly scandalous. Honestly, wouldn't show that on my channel if I had, but it is July. It's like 90 degrees today. I don't really want to try on sweaters for you. But let's take a look at the first piece. This looks so cozy. This is from Hem & Thread, which is a brand that I own a couple of tops from that I have quite enjoyed. This is a size small, and it is a zip-up sweater, but the zip on it goes diagonal. Now, I found in the past that these cuts tend to broaden my shoulders and narrow my waist a little bit, which I very much appreciate. And the material on this feels so cozy. I don't really know how to describe this, but it is very much a knit material, and it almost feels like a really worn in blankets. Additionally, there are pockets, which are always appreciated. Next up, we have another sweater. This is from The Gap, and I believe that this is a size extra small. The Gap tends to run a little bit big, and this item is no exception. I feel like this might partially be the item having been stretched out a little bit over time, but I mean, I usually wear a small more often a medium than an extra small, but this, I don't think I'm going to have any problem with this fitting. This is a very lightweight sweater. I actually probably could try this one on, and who knows, I might and input the footage here. I think this would be really good for those early days of October and, well, with our weather recently, well into November, where you know that it's fall and you want to dress like it's fall, but it's not actually cold enough to wear your real proper fall clothes yet. I think this will be perfect for that season. One thing that I'm not wild about with this item are the stars. Now, obviously I knew that it was going to have stars on it. However, from the description online, I really thought that these stars were going to be white, and they are definitely silver. These are not stitched. It's almost like they're painted on, and I can see some areas where the star is starting to break up just with the way the fabric stretches. So I'm not wild about that. However, I really do like this design, and I think I got this for like $7 or $8. At that price, I think it was a great buy. This is something that I see myself wearing a lot. I really do like star prints. This third item, I am definitely not trying on. July, not really the time of year for turtlenecks. And this is warm. This is quite thick. So this is from Halogen, and it is a size extra small. Again, I think that this has likely been stretched out a little bit over time and wear, but I think it's also intended to just be a little bit more on the oversized side. Now, I don't tend to like items that are super oversized, so I decided to go with an extra small in this, but it looks to me like it will probably fit, and overall, I like the style of this. There is a little bit of pilling, especially on the arms, but that's not too bad. Honestly, after I wore it twice, it would look like that anyway. And a fun feature of this is that there is one pocket. There's one quite large pocket at the front. I think that this will be really cute with skinny jeans or leggings for winter. I really like this deep green color on me. I feel it's very flattering. And again, this is an item that I can see myself wearing quite a bit when it starts getting really cold out. So now that we've got the winter stuff out of the way, let's get into the items that are actually appropriate for this time of year. I have 3 skirts and 3 tops. I think we'll start with the skirts. The first one actually still has a tag on it. It's from LuLaRoe. Is it funny to anyone else that the LuLaRoe logo looks like you're looking down at a pyramid? Just gonna leave that there. Now, getting to the skirt itself, before I cause a controversy, this is a size small. I am not familiar enough with LuLaRoe to know what the name of this particular cut of garment is. However, this is a very full A-line skirt. It's about knee length, and this is the style that has pockets as well as some loose pleats up at the top. I do like this star print quite a bit. I know, I told you, I do like star prints. And this is kind of an interesting color combination. It is not quite black and white. It is more like black and a cream shade, which I think is very interesting. I think personally, if I was making this garment, I would have gone with a true white. I think that would have added to the graphic nature of this print, but it is quite pretty. I'm excited to give this a go. I'm fairly certain that this will work well for me. I believe that I have at least one either skirt from LuLaRoe in this size and this cut. And you know, it's always cool to get an item thrifted that is actually new. Kind of sad knowing that the seller likely lost quite a bit of money on it, but it is exciting to get a new item. Our next item is again from LuLaRoe, and I think this is actually the same cut of skirt. This is, again, that thinner elastic waistband, a few not super well-defined pleats at the top, and the pockets with the roughly knee length skirt length. Again, I got a size small. The fabric quality on this just doesn't feel as high as it did on the last one. This one doesn't have quite as much stretch to it. And it also feels to me like something that would likely grip a little bit. I think that you would definitely want to wear some kind of smoothing garment or shorties underneath. I'm interested to see how this one works out. I'm not quite as sold on this solid tomato red skirt as I was in the stars, which is actually the opposite of how I thought I would feel based on what I was seeing online. And finally, I have a skirt from ASOS. This is looking very wrinkled, but I did just take these out of the box. So this is again an A-line skirt. This one is longer than the other ones we've looked at. This one is definitely going to be a few inches below my knee. This buttons in the front, and these are actual functional buttons. So you do have some leeway as to how far you would want to button it up. I think it would be nice if they offered you like 1 or 2 more buttons at the bottom, but I don't foresee that being an issue for me. It's just nice to have that extra flexibility. This item, again, does have pockets, which is always nice. And I got a US 8. So I hope that fits. Because it is an A-line, I think it probably will. I usually wear roughly a 12, sometimes a 10, but my hips and thighs are the largest part of me. I am a very pear-shaped person. So, we'll see. Fingers crossed. I do like this color a lot, and I've always liked this style of skirt, so I hope this works out for me. And then to round out this haul, I have 3 very summery warm weather tops. The first is from Lucky Brand, which is a brand that I really like. I would never purchase directly from them because I feel like all of their clothes are intended to look like things you've thrifted. So why would I purchase directly from them? But I do tend to like the quality. This one, however, has some issues. There is a tear right here. Now, that is not a huge issue. If I really love this top, I could probably fix it and it wouldn't be a huge deal. But I don't believe that ThredUp disclosed that in their listing. I will have to double check though. Then next up, we have a top from Banana Republic. This is a petite. ThredUp is not great about disclosing if something is a petite cut or not. I wish that they would be a little bit better about that. However, I find that I can usually make petite tops especially work. So it's not a huge deal. But this is this beautiful shade of yellow, and there is a navy and white floral print. I think that this is just such a happy print. I'm looking forward to trying this on. I like the size of these armholes. I do have a little bit of a chubbier arm, and I definitely don't want it to feel too tight or too constricting, especially during summer, because I don't want to be a sweaty, gross mess. The material on this feels really nice. This top looks to be in really good condition. The label says that this is 100% polyester, but I had originally assumed that it was made out of a little bit of a nicer material. The feel on this is quite good. I really hope this one works out nicely. And then for the last item, we have a J. Crew top, I believe. This is from their Abigail Borg for J. Crew collab. This is a size 4, which, again, J. Crew is one of those brands that just seems to run very large. But this is a bright, cool-toned pink with, again, a navy and white floral. Now, I thought, based on what I saw online, that it was going to be a black and white floral, but I actually prefer the navy and white. I think that's kind of fun. There is a pretty deep V-neck on this, but I don't think it'll be too ridiculous. Though, I mean, if you are very busty, that might be a problem. I am not. So I'm interested to see how this works out. This is such an interesting color of pink. It is such a bright, cool-toned pink. I think this is really similar to, is it Mac Candy Yum Yum or Snob? That really bright, like, candy pink, cool-toned mess that was such a hit when, like, the YouTube beauty community got started. It's giving me those vibes. I think this will be a lot of fun. And it's definitely the kind of print that I could see myself dressing up or dressing down. It'll be good. I've decided actually that I am going to send this back without trying it on. I don't really feel like dealing with this right now, and it's not a top that I am so overwhelmingly wild about that I feel like going through the trouble of fixing it. With the yellow shirt, I do like it. It's a little bit tight on the shoulders. I think that is a symptom of it being a petite. It's just proportioned a little bit differently. However, I do really love the print. I feel pretty comfortable in this. And even if I don't end up loving it and getting a lot of use out of it, my mom actually is petite and really would like this print. So I'm definitely going to keep this around. For the skirt, yes, it is still very wrinkled. I did not launder something that I did not know if I would be keeping, but I am not wild about this yet. I really do love the style of this skirt. I like where it hits me as far as the length goes. I like the amount of movement that it has. However, while this does go on my body, this does not fit me well as is. It is very tight in the waist. It is not to the point where it's creating weird rolls or anything, but I just don't think I would want to wear this for a day. However, I am in the process of losing just a few pounds, and I think that it would not be very much weight loss at all before this fit me really comfortably. So I think I'm going to keep it around, and hopefully I will be getting some wear out of it this fall. Okay, second set of items. First we have this pink Abigail Borg by J. Crew top. I love the print on this. I think it's a little bit of a deeper V than I might wear to work, but honestly, this is something I would wear on the weekend anyway. I like the V in the back. It's not overly deep. I don't feel like I would need to be really picky about what kind of bra I wore with this top. I really like it. The one downside of this top is that it is a little bit long. And for me, because this doesn't have any stretch, that means that it kind of gathers in a weird way at my lower back because my hips are larger than my top is. But I just tucked it in, and I actually think this looks fine. I mean, not a pairing that I would wear out and about, but for the sake of this video and silhouette-wise, I do really like it. Now moving on to the skirt, I did notice some pulled threads right around the pocket. That would not be a big deal to fix. I am actually fine with dealing with that, unlike that pink Lucky Brand top. The length on this is good. I feel like it fits me well. It has pockets. I like it. This is cute. It's got those pockets. The color is a little bit bright, but that makes it unusual to my closet, and I think it'll be really fun to play with. Here's the last item. It's that star skirt from LuLaRoe. I styled it just with a green top that I already had. This is actually from Target. I own this shirt in like 6 different colors. I love it. But I love this outfit. I would wear this today if it wasn't so darn hot out. I like the length of the skirt. The weight on these skirts is really quite nice. I don't think you're going to suffer, you know, an accidental Marilyn Monroe moment from a strong breeze, you know, an on-purpose Marilyn Monroe moment. That's totally up to you. But I'm really happy with this. I feel really cute. This feels very me, and I'll have to keep this outfit in mind for fall. Overall, I will be keeping everything but the pink top. I believe that ThredUp's return policy, though they do charge you a restocking fee on most items, if the item was damaged or a wrong item, they don't charge a restocking fee. So I will have fun with that $5 that I will get back in ThredUp credit at some point in the future. You will probably see that. But everything at least went on my body. I think there are some things that will feel a little bit more comfortable as I continue to lose a little bit of weight, but that's fine. I'm really happy with what I got. For reference, I spent on paper about $89 on everything that I showed in this video, so it worked out to about $10 per item. That's a little bit misleading. I did use 2 $10 off coupons by splitting this into a couple of orders and then bundling them together for shipping. So, take $20 off. Additionally, I did have some site credit from selling some items. It is not going to make you a ton of money if you sell items on ThredUp. If you are considering selling at ThredUp versus selling at a local consignment shop, you will almost certainly make more money selling through your local consignment shop. However, for me, it was, am I going to give this to Goodwill or am I going to send this to ThredUp? So, even if I'm only getting 50 cents for a lot of the items that I sent them, it's 50 cents more than I would have gotten from Goodwill, so I was fine with it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. I got to try on clothes and find an outfit that I really, really adore. Please consider liking and subscribing if you did enjoy this video, and I really hope that I will see you all in the next one. Bye!